Good morning, everybody. Day 63. I'm worried these videos are gonna get a little boring for you. It's gonna be a beautiful day for me. And yesterday I did 27 miles. I ended up going a little, that was my high-end goal, so I met it. I was cooking at the end of the day, and I stayed with Scott and Lyric, who are also hikers, but they run the wildlife refuge, and man, they took care of me last night. Lyric cooked this big, I guess pasta primavera or something like that, garlic bread, and so I filled up on that. I had some wine, which was nice, and Scott made me this egg and cheese bagel this morning, so I'm fueled up this morning. I got a good night's sleep, pretty good. I got the poison ivy going, and my feet always ache so much at night that at some point they wake me up, but well, several points. But anyways, I slept pretty good last night relative to most of my other night's sleep. I feel great this morning. I'm entering the Shenandoah, I think it's National Park, Shenandoah Park, sometime this morning. I think it's 4 or 5 miles up ahead, but it's going to be a really nice trail. I don't think there's going to be a cloud in the sky later on, so it's just going to be gorgeous out. I don't want to bore you with one gorgeous Skyline drive photo after another, but I think that's what I'm going to see for a lot of the day. Maybe I'll stumble across something else. But I did want to say thank you to everybody that leaves me comments. I try to read every single one of them. Sometimes I get a little mixed up on if there's like one way back there with a reply or something like that to somebody else's reply. Sometimes I might miss one, but I do try to read every single one of them. They mean a tremendous amount to me, especially at this point in the trip, because it's easy to get a little demotivated or I don't know, just kind of down in a way, because you know, you've done so much, but you still have a long way to go. But I love being in Virginia. So far I've enjoyed every bit of Virginia. And again, I don't know if it's just because it feels like home to me or if the trail's actually a little nicer. I think it's a little bit of both. All right, so my goal for today is I'm going big today, and I am going to be cooking, because in order to make the miles that I want, here, I'll flip you around. So Corinne, my sister, introduced to me this guy, Tony, who's sounds like a big time hiker, and we were trying to sync up, but life always makes that easier said than done. And anyways, he told me about this hostel Open Arms that I really want to stay at down here in Luray. So I'd like to see a little bit of Luray, and this lady Allison that runs the Open Arms hostel sounds awesome. So I'm gonna try to get in there this evening, and so I've got to make big miles today, and I've got to cook along in order to make all that happen. But it kind of makes it fun for me to have that goal out there in front of me. Definitely pushes me along. Because it's hard to make out. Entering Shenandoah Battlefield's National Historic District. So I'm getting close to, you're supposed to register for the Shenandoah portion of the hike, but from what I've read, they often don't have the registration forms where you're supposed to register. So once I get up here a little ways, I'll have to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Man, look at this nice boardwalk. I'm right near the town of Front Royal right now, and I think it's a popular place for hikers to stop in there, but I'm gonna pass it by and keep on trucking to Luray. Look at this beautiful chain link fence. Just kidding. The meadow and stuff I think is kind of pretty. The town beyond. I think that's all Front Royal over there. These pretty deer. Oh, I know that guy was under the fence. Hello. I always think if I talk in a nice voice, it might just let me get closer. Where did this one come from? Oh. I think they're jumping over that. Isn't that crazy? Man, I'm close to this guy. Is it okay? Not okay. There's little babies up there. I won't do anything. They just like looking. Okay, entering the Shenandoah National Park. I tried to register right there at that little mailbox, whatever you want to call it. There's no forms in there, so there's a bunch of crumpled up used ones, but anyways, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let's see, I'm gonna go above 3,000 feet today, so I think it's the first time I've done that. I was trying to think the last time I was above 3,000 feet. Like, there haven't been too many peaks above 2,000 feet. I think since back to like New York. So the last time I was above 3 might be like Connecticut or maybe even Vermont. I don't know. I might go back and look. I don't think I got the time or patience to go back through the gut hook maps. So I passed 1,200 yesterday. I'm well on my way to 1,300. So I'm up on Skyline Drive. I think this is probably the highest point for me today. Tomorrow I go a little higher, I think above, like almost up to 4,000. Today's about 32 or 3,300 feet. All right, I just saw a black bear and he was hauling butt through the woods. It was amazing how fast they can just cut through everything. There's another bear up here. I think I guess he's not a cub. I don't see any mama around, but he looks kind of small. I still hear him. I get to see him. He's booking. There he is. Oh, there he is. He's crossing the path. He's gone all the way up the path. Leading the way for me. So he took a right turn here and ran off his way back in there. Can't see him though. This is Hogback Overlook. This was my short point for the day. Take a quick look. Hi. That's pretty. Look at this beauty right here. Just staring at me. It's okay. Can I get by? I'm just gonna come by. Yeah, it's all right. I'm not gonna gonna do anything. I'm just gonna walk by. Okay, good evening. This has been an awesome day. I have been hauling butt all day long, and so I've covered a lot of ground. Shenandoah is really nice trail, really easy to hike. It's just nice. It's really nice. Bunch of overlooks and things like that with views. I saw 2 bear today, caught one on camera. I saw a ton of deer, at least a dozen, caught a bunch of them on camera. I just went to this Elk Willow campground store, something like that. Here, I'm gonna flip you around here. It's really beautiful out right now. The sun's gonna wash everything out, but I was trying to see if I can trip. Let's see if I can get it to be nice. No, that's not bad. Anyways, I went to this Elk Willow campground store. It was 0.1 off the trail, so it was practically right on trail, which was ideal. And so gorgeous out. This time of day is the temperatures dropped a little bit, and man, it's so nice to hike last 2 hours a day before the sun sets. And but I got this pork sandwich that was out of this world, and so I got some chili, pork sandwich, fries, orange juice, Coke, water, and I put all that inside of me, and my body needed it so bad. I was that store couldn't have come at a more perfect time. I didn't really starve myself throughout the day, but I just had a bunch of snacks and treats and stuff that got me through, and I needed water terribly. And anyways, I got all juiced up, and then I started hauling the chili. I know Danielle loved that one. And so I'm making really good time. I basically started hiking right before sunrise. It was a little tiny bit dark out. I almost needed my lamp, but I was fine without it. And I'm probably gonna finish right before sunset. And I think it's gonna be just under 35 miles. So I cranked out some miles today. I'm really happy with the day. And I feel good I mean, my feet are toast, and I'm tired and sore and all that, but I actually I'm surprised at how good I do feel. Like, I could keep going if I needed to, but I also need some rest, no doubt about it. And so the last part is I wanted to say thank you to one of my new friends, Tony. He hooked me up with this lady, Allison, who runs Open Arms Hostel in Luray. So I'm staying there tonight. She's super nice. She's gonna pick me up here at Thornton Gap, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of good rest tonight, and you know, probably hopefully ice my feet and all that good stuff. But Tony's trail name is CMOS, so thanks a lot, CMOS, for hooking me up with that. I think it's gonna be a good night for me.